Hello. I hope you are there and you see me and you hear me. And if you are not there, or if you join later, if you watch this later, it doesn't matter. It will be okay anyway. Okay. So I'm happy to give you some directions, some suggestions about this celebration. This is the heart of summer, and in many traditions, well, the heart of summer is a specific a moment. If you hear a cat asking my husband to open his door, yeah, well, you can hear some noise just in case, cats, right? So, what is the harvesting? Why the harvesting season? Because in here, in the place, in this place where I'm living right now, harvesting is later. But in Europe, in Italy, actually harvesting already happened in most of the places. I'm speaking of crops, and I'm speaking of Celtic traditions and other traditions. We have a great time trying to jump on a chair that is not at the usual place. I'm sorry. The heart of the summer is anyway the moment in which nature is really thriving, is giving us all the fruits. So it's about gathering and enjoying, celebrating all this abundance. Okay. And well, you know already that summer is a season starting with a water sign, that is Cancer. So I have a teacup representing the water and the flowers. You see the abundance of summer. But actually, the heart of the summer is another sign, is Leo, right? It is fire. And the summer itself is connected with the full moon, with the color red, the shades of color representing vitality, life, abundance, and of course, we have our cat here. So, my recommendation, my suggestion is about creating some space to gather the fruits. But there is something else. So if you look at the traditions, many traditions where like like the Celtic tradition, or even in Italy, the crops they start cutting, they start gathering the crops. What do you want? Earlier, and so it's a transition. The secret of this moment, um, which in many different kind of myths is represented, another cat, is represented by a god, usually with creative attributes, like Helios for the Greeks, or Apollo for Italian, but there are many gods in many parts of the world. Or those gods are usually very alive, beautiful, strong, creative, connected to arts. In some of those traditions, those gods, they die. They have to die. Why they have to die? They usually die and then they come back to life, or sometimes they are not coming back to life. Because in some kind of myths, gods can even die, right? It's because of the crops. It's because of when if you don't create a space to sow again, if you don't gather, if you don't harvest, you cannot put other seeds. Okay, this is the most important lesson. So this active meditation is just about acknowledging today. It will be tomorrow, actually, the 1st of August. But it's like this moment of the year. So you can do it today, tomorrow, after tomorrow. Actually, I would like to spread it for 1 week until the new moon next weekend. You can do it. Take your time today, tomorrow, whenever you want, to acknowledge mm, what you achieved this year, or maybe just this couple of seasons mm, behind you, 6 months, maybe 1 year. Take the time, and if you want, you can even take the time to do this with a cup of tea, or then I have a candle there, the candle for something else. Take the time just to stay in touch with yourself, to connect to your heartbeat. Remember, the sun and Leo are connected to our heart, the gold. Okay, so take the time to connect to your heart, to your breathing, to listen to yourself, and to really recall all the things you can celebrate, all your achievements. Okay, take the time to acknowledge your achievements, because we are very often in the doing, and sometimes we don't take enough time to integrate the results of our doing. And this means that we lose really connection with ourselves, and we don't create the space to put seeds for new projects. Or we do it, but it's all a little bit confused. So now this is the best moment in the year to take the time, not just to really to gather, to harvest your successes, but also to acknowledge that you did it, and you can express your gratitude. And you can also collect the sunlight, because this moment for the cells, for ancient people in Europe, it was the moment in which the light, it's true, the light start diminishing with the summer solstice. But now, in this period of the year, we are noticing that the days are shortening and the nights are lengthening. So what you can do also, if you like, you can take a candle. I like this little one for you. And just imagine that you are putting the sunlight in your heart. And you can do it exactly as you are doing for your successes, your acknowledgement of your achievements. Okay, this is the most important thing. So create some space. You can write down on a piece of paper all the things you are grateful for, all the achievements, all the things you were able to do, the challenges you went through, and then the achievements. Maybe thanks to these challenges, who knows? But at least the things for which you are really grateful now. Because if you don't harvest, if you don't take the time to gather your successes and to become aware, and then to integrate them, because you need time to integrate also your achievements. How in a couple of months you can create space for something new if you don't know, if you are not aware of what you achieved. Okay, so spend a bit of time in these days if you can, or otherwise whenever you see this video, it doesn't matter, just do it when when you can do it. But if you can do it this in the next few days, that would be perfect. Welcoming the abundance and expressing your gratitude for this abundance, for this beauty, for all the fruits of your work, for the fruits that nature is it's giving you, right? And then you can celebrate with a nice cat, of course. 1, 2, 3, and a cup of tea. You can drink some water because water is life and represents the abundance. I prefer to drink hot water in the form of tea, but you can do really what is the best for you. And of course, in this moment of the year, long time ago, in many, many parts of Earth, there were gatherings, there were celebrations, right? So do it with yourself and then express your joy outside if you can. Just take a walk in the nature if you can. Stay close to a tree or have a taste of nature in these days. If you are living close to waters, that would be perfect. You can visit a lake, a waterfall, a river, the sea. Otherwise, just stay in touch with the water and the sun. Okay, I have this painting here. She is the spirit of the lake, and so she will stay here because there is this energy of water coming and giving calmness, peace, a sense of flowing. But remember, water is always, especially in the summer, a symbol of prosperity, life and prosperity. So this is my wish for you. Remember, create space through gratitude and through an action that represents for you really the harvest. Becoming aware of your acknowledgement, it's like harvesting. And in this way, you can create a space for something new in your life later when you are going to integrate all the steps you took already, right? So this is my wish also. Stay in touch with the beauty and the light, the brightness of the sun. The sun shines and suggests you to imagine the brightest version of yourself through gratitude and through this kind of acknowledgement and harvesting. I hope it's useful and see you soon for next celebration. Bye.